Minnesota legislative session is just getting started. Valley News Team's Quinn Gorham sat down with local Northwest Minnesota legislators from both parties to learn what residents can expect from them this year.
As the 2024 legislative session gets underway, the delegation from Northwest Minnesota is a diverse representation of its constituents' interests. From Republicans,
I heard a lot about the fact that costs have gone up for Minnesotans. They're facing inflation, they're facing the higher taxes that were passed last year.
To DFLers,
a lot of it during the interim was kind of just getting people up to speed. Like, what happened? What is this? This is new. And the questions about, things that we did.
Each is bringing a new list of priorities into the 2024 session. For Senator Rob Kupec, a DFLer representing Moorhead and the surrounding area, a top priority is making things more affordable. One example of that is childcare.
The childcare issue still remains very large. I think particularly in my area, we have a very active coalition of childcare providers who are working together.
While Kupec is focused on continuing work done last year, Republicans like Senator Jordan Rasmussen have their own take on things.
I think part of it is trying to just repair the damage that was done this last session.
For Rasmussen, 2024 is all about fine-tuning and fixing legislation from last year. One issue in particular is the school resource officer bill.
The Democrats passed a bill that wasn't fully vetted that pulled school resource officers out of a lot of our area schools.
That's a fix that Kupec says he's also fully supportive of.
My thoughts right from the beginning was that it was incorrect. That there was language that was put in. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt that the lawyer side that worked on that was not quite as experienced maybe as the judicial side should be.
Another thing the parties agree on is infrastructure. Last year, the legislature passed a massive bonding bill, something that's already gaining momentum in 2024 as well.
There's at least 3 or 4 within our district. We need to finish up the flood protection in Moorhead, so that's a priority. Detroit Lakes has been on a long waiting list to get their money to refurbish their ballpark.
Number one, we have to prioritize roads, bridges, key infrastructure that Minnesotans are using every day. Water infrastructure is really key, especially for some of our smaller rural communities.
Both senators expecting an eventful and productive session in 2024.
I would say don't look for the big, probably huge pieces of legislation, but there'll be a lot of small incremental things.
Now is not the right time to put up more divisive issues that are just going to divide Minnesotans, and we should really focus on bills that have bipartisan support this session.
Reporting in St. Paul, Quinn Gorham, Valley News Live.
The legislative session is set to wrap up by May 20th as mandated in the state constitution.